Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Connection Show. So today I have Amy with us, and Amy is from Melbourne, Australia. Welcome, Amy. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you, Linda. Nice to be here.
Yes. How's things going?
Yes, interesting time.
Yeah.
We're in stage 4, but we do the best we can, which is
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're always so upbeat and positive, so that's wonderful. And that's perfect for this show.
I'm sure we'll
Perfect to share with our audiences. So if you could start by sharing with us what you're up to, what you're doing, and yeah, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, love to. Gee, what have I been up to? So I'm in the process of writing my book, my first ever Mexican cookbook memoir. I'm also finishing off a leadership course, which is not far away. And in the meantime, mother of 2 teenagers and running a business. So it's good. It's busy.
Okay. So tell us a bit about Amor Mexico. Why Mexico? You don't look like Mexican. Have you lived in Mexico before or
I've
something?
been to Mexico on holiday and I loved it. It. We took the boys, this was 7 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, beautiful people. We stayed in Cancun, and at that time, no one spoke a word of English, so we had to brush up Spanish. But yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so you come back, and is that how you started the restaurant? You love the country, you love the food. I'm just assuming. I'm telling your story for you. I should let you tell the story.
That would be the logical way, right?
No, there's got to be a more special way for Amy.
It's really funny, many people ask me, "Oh, are you Mexican? Is your husband Mexican?" And I came up with the perfect answer. I said, "No, but I'm 0.05 tequila."
There you go.
I think I'm an accidental business owner, really.
How cool is that?
We've had our business for 16 years now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, yeah, long time. It started with my husband. And at that time, he came. This is when my son was only 1. And we just had a
Right,
so
okay.
Young couple. And he said, I'm ready to do my own thing. And, you know what love is. Love is blind. He sort of went, but I think that is life as well. We do what we love.
Yes.
As a spouse, the best we can do is to see happiness for our loved ones.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So at that time, what's the worst thing could happen? We lose our house.
Oh, wow. Very brave, very brave. So is he from Mexico?
No, he's Chinese.
Okay.
Trained by one. So during uni,
pardon? Sorry, you breaked up a little bit. Could you repeat that bit again? He's Chinese and?
Chinese Vietnamese, and how it came about was during university, he worked in a Mexican restaurant. And he fell in love with it. Yes.
Oh, wow, that's fascinating.
It is very interesting. Yes. So that's how it all started. But
so he went to a restaurant, he fell in love with the food, and then he started learning to cook the cuisine?
Yes, during university, but did his corporate, he was in IT, traveled the world.
Oh, wow. Yes. How fascinating. That is so cool.
No, so I can't cook. I'll be honest. I love people, so we make a good team.
There you go. One cook, one serve. That's perfect. Wow, that is so fascinating. And that is such a good example to share with everybody that, if you want to do something, just take a leap, just take the step. And I can see you got the 3 words there, dreams come true. How wonderful. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and what's more special is that you're able to support him, like you both are on the same journey, you're both on the same dream, which is so precious because, very often it gets a bit tricky, a little bit difficult, isn't it, when one partner has one dream and another partner has another kind of dream. So how special is it that you both could work on that and achieve and live the same dream. How wonderful is that? And now it's been 17 years. Wow.
17 years, and we've been married for 20 years. I know.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. 20 years is a long time, right? Because not many people can last 20 years marriage these days.
No.
So that is wonderful.
Thank you, Linda. Yeah, every day's a new day.
Oh, it's so lovely. So you both don't go back to your corporate job now? You both are on the restaurant full time now?
Correct. Yes.
Wow.
And, you know, in the past 16 years, I feel whenever we grow as a person, our business grows. And I see it every 5 years.
Right.
Phase. So
yeah. And that's
third phase.
And that's exactly why people invest into personal development, isn't it? When you grow yourself, your business grow with you. And that is so true. It's so true, isn't it? And that's what I say, that because I focus on self-leadership. So everything is about you. So my message is, without you, there's no your family. You know, without you, there's no your business, you know. And without you, there's no your dream, you know. And so that's why we need to work on ourselves. And it's so true. It's so true. When we grow, our business grow, our dream grow with us, our vision grow with us. It's just so amazing. Congratulations. Lots to be congratulating. Lots to congratulate. The business, the love of your life, the marriage, and the children. Oh my goodness.
It's a busy life. But
it's so wonderful that everything worked out for you. It's so amazing. It's so good.
And it's a team effort, Linda.
Yeah.
As you probably can appreciate as a businesswoman, one thing we learn is we can't do it alone.
No,
we need to work as a team. With our employees, even our customers.
Yes,
customers are part of the business. And they feel they're part of it, everything just flourish.
Yes.
Not always easy, but it's worth it.
Yes. Everything is a team. Like you said, you know, like for us, I value all our listeners, our viewers, you know. Like, we're all part of a whole, aren't we? That's what I share in the book, is that, you know, we all contribute to our part. We all do our part. And that's what makes the whole universe complete. And that's why we are all as one. And that's why connection is so crucial, isn't it? Connection is the basis to everything. You know, we are all connected one way or another. So in the book, I share that, you know, the farmer grows the food, the vegetable, the fruit. Then someone got to pick it, and then the truck driver's got to take it to the supermarket before we can purchase it, before you can cook it at the restaurant, before the diners can sit down and enjoy it. So definitely teamwork in a global level as well, isn't it?
Yes, and I remember one of the many quotes, you know, in one of your book, because I love quotes, you know, and I specifically remember, because every job is important, everyone is important.
Yes, we all play our part. Yeah. So talking about the book, I'm curious then, what inspired you to pick up the book?
You know what? It's such an interesting, you know, coincidence. I never said there's accidents in life.
Right.
I actually met you only 8 weeks.
Pardon?
And at that time, yes, I look back because I journal a lot, you know.
Right.
And at that time, I was thinking about writing a book. It was always been in my head, you know, for a year.
Right.
And I said, what's the best way to write a book? To look for authors.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And it was through a mutual friend.
Right.
And so I, you know, me being me, I just text 5 people that I feel close with.
Yes.
And you know what, Linda? You were the one who gave me a very clear answer. And I said, I need to know this lady. I never got the book. Wow. You know, it's amazing the universe and the stars align. When you ask a question.
I think that's the lovely thing about reaching out to people and connecting, isn't it? I have so many people write to me and message me, and I must apologize if I did come across short at the beginning, because I do get a lot of messages, and I would have to kind of like answer a quick hello, and then so that I can get to, so that I can answer everybody, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to, until I know each person, how I can help them better. Then we can have deeper conversation, which is the case with you. Now you just reminded me. Now you just reminded me who our mutual friend was. Thank you, Ed. If Ed was watching. It's Ed, right? That connected us.
It was just perfect. It was just perfect. Everything is aligned. And I remember our very first stop was in a forest.
Yeah. You would text. Yeah.
And when I read the book, if I were to describe it as an image of your book, you know, connection is, you know, how you mentioned the 5F, right?
Yes.
The foundation of happiness.
Yes.
I immediately thought of our happiness is within our reach.
Yes.
Really.
Yes.
So I just thought, how beautiful, you know.
It's great. It's great. I do get messages from Facebook, from LinkedIn, from my business page, my personal timeline, and the different emails as well. So I'm so glad that now we're finally here talking. So if you're watching my our friends, our viewers, if you're watching and listening, if you have read the book, you're also welcome to come on the show, like Emmy. Thank you, Emmy, for making time to come on the show. So now that, so it was, so you wanted to write a book, and so you reach out to your friends to see if they know authors. Is that what you meant? Is that how it works?
I met through Ed, and Ed gave me these 5 strangers
right
around the world. Literally, and I went, I'm just going to ask.
Okay.
Ask.
Very. You're definitely really good with connecting then.
I wasn't before. I always say I love learning. Absolutely love learning. And you know, with all your chapters, what really resonated with me was chapter 8. Even though it was connection to finance, but the particular chapter was on learning. And it was just so beautifully, you know, your book has so many layers, as I'm sure many viewers who's read or who's been on. And what, you know, even as a parent myself, and I'll tell you why I love learning. Prior to being a mother, you know, as you can appreciate, a traditional Chinese, I was very achievement driven. So it was just to get the A+. I was just number 1. But until, and I specifically remember, I changed my purpose of learning was when my eldest son was only 5. He was in prep, and he was sitting at the back of the car.
Right.
And we were driving. I drove him to school, and he said, "Mum," and this is when he was only prep, so he's only Mum. He goes, "Mummy, if I don't get A+, do you still love me?" And I still choked up now. And I went, now, first of all, I was like, okay, how am I going to answer this? 2, I said, I must be not doing something right as a mum. Honestly, for a child to say that. And so from then on, so he's 17 now, so for the last 12 years, I learned with purpose. And after reading your book, another level of understanding is learning is great, but until you apply it and you can help someone, then that will really come in full circle. Yes.
Oh, thank you for sharing that. That is so true. That is so wonderful that you get that. Because I think we can, can't we? We can get distracted very easily in achievement, can't we? You know, we want to aim for the A's, we want to aim for that outcome, but in so doing, we forget our process, we forget our journey, and most importantly, we forget our joy, our purpose. Why did we do it to begin with? You know, why have you embarked on this journey to begin with? And that is just so important that you share with everybody, especially with some of the viewers. One of the reasons why I do this show is because there are many people in Pakistan, in South Africa, who reach out and want to get the book, but they can't. Amazon's not available there. And I have many other authors or show hosts who say, oh, don't give too much away, you know, you want people to read your book. But I think deep inside, partially, I also want to share parts of the book with those people who can't get in touch with the book, like who can't purchase the book. And yeah, that is so wonderful that you share that. Thank you for sharing that. That is so beautiful. What are blessings that, you know, you realize that so early when he's only 5. That means he hasn't started school yet. And so that is perfect timing where, you know, you could focus on your purpose right away rather than wait until like 10 years later. So that is just beautiful timing.
Yes. And, you know, for the last 12 years, it changed me. It totally changed me, the way I learn.
That's wonderful. That's amazing. Yeah. The way now you read and learn and absorb things is so much more impactful, so much more purposeful. So what then after you read the book, what happens then? Did it lead to some actions? Did you take any actions? Yep, I think you're frozen, Amy. I'll wait until you can come back. You're frozen with a very nice pose though. With a very beautiful pose. So since the book has come out with such impactful message for you.
Yes.
What happens then at the end after you finished reading? Did it lead to any actions? Did you take any actions?
Yes, definitely. Several things. Firstly, for me, it helped me to stay grounded, to stay very grounded and to refocus. In terms of finishing off my study, you know, as we all can appreciate through this pandemic, you know, there was a lot of disruption. But then after reading the book, you know, it made me realize, or reassured me, you know, life is not just about business. You know, you have the 5 things, right? The 5, you see my hand, 5, right? Your friends, your family, your finance, your fitness, your fidelity. You know, we don't have to have all 5 of them at the same time, but just to have them in, you know, in our life and to refocus. So that really helped me. And also to have the courage, you know, to, as much as I love talking, sometimes, you know, me as a person, I may not always feel comfortable to ask for help, right? But the message, or one of the many messages, is when we want something and you're willing to ask, someone will answer it. And so, yeah, I went back to the institute and let them know that I was interested to finish off my course. And somehow, thank you, you know, I'm being mentored by the head of the department. So that's great.
Wow,
so that's refocusing.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know if I told you this. Oh, now I am. I'm telling everyone now. You know, and, you know, obviously writing a book is a totally different game. I mean, you know, and I've never studied journalism, but I have this story in me. And by studying, you know, your online course, finding your author's voice, oh my goodness, it made things so simple, so easy, so effective. Now, I may not have finished the book that I intended, but I wrote my ebook within 2 days.
Wow, that's incredible. Congratulations.
It was just coming, so
wow, that's amazing.
So take action.
I'm so pleased that the course helped you so effectively. That's amazing. Yeah.
It is amazing. You're amazing.
Thank you. Yes. Everything I do, as you would see in the book and the course, it's all about simplicity. Simplicity is what leads us to action, lead us to execute. When we think of things so complicated, it really prevents us from taking action, and it's just so hard to execute, and that's why people get stuck. And so I have learned that, you know, the simpler it is, the easier it is for us to take action, and the quicker it is that we can achieve our goals. So I'm so pleased to hear that. Congratulations.
No,
That's
you're
so
most
wonderful.
welcome. Yes.
That's so great. Like, you read the book, you redefined the purpose in learning, you took
Yeah.
action to continue your course, your leadership course, and you
Yes.
write your book, take action to write your book. Now you finished the ebook. Oh my goodness, what a powerhouse. All of that within 8 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Actually, 2 weeks to be, when you think, I know you for 8 weeks, but in the last 2 weeks, the last fortnight.
Wow.
And, you know, it just shows, you know, when we know what we want, we'll do it.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
it's about the inner drive, the intrinsic motivation, which,
Yes,
you know,
absolutely. Absolutely. Yes.
and it can be fun. Learning
Yes.
can be fun. It is fun. Yeah, it's
Yay,
fun.
congratulations. Yay.
Yay.
That's so
So good.
beautiful. That's so good. So much to share with our audience. I hope that that would really, you know, give some hope that, you know, in case anyone who is listening, watching, you have some projects that you're working on, when you put your mind to it, and if you need help, just ask. Exactly like what Emmy say, you just never know. And look, now suddenly she got her ebook done within 2 weeks. I mean, is it 2 weeks that you got it
2
done?
days.
2 days.
It
2
just
days.
flowed.
Powerhouse.
Yeah.
How many pages is that?
I don't know. It would just flow. It would just quotes. Yeah.
Wow, congratulations. Well done.
Yes.
Thank you again for coming on the show. Thank you everyone for watching and listening. If you'd like to get an introductory chapter of my book, you can get that on my website on lindaduong.com.au. And if you have read the book and you'd like to be on the show, please get in touch. I would love to have you on the show. Thank you once again, Amy. It's so fun to have you on. We'll catch you soon.
Bye.
Bye for now,
See ya.
everyone.